Hello, friends. Today we are talking about how you can make the most of your relationship marketing efforts using AI and automations. This is Hope within Service, and we help businesses and organizations find freedom and growth in their operations. And we do that by using AI automations and lots of other awesome tools. We're also a certified high level admin agency. So our tools today will be built in high level. We highly recommend this platform. You will never outgrow it, and it is something that can take your business to the next level. We'll have some fun freebies for you at the end of this video. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right, let's get started. We all have great intentions, right? We go to a conference, we go to a BNI meeting, and we meet lots of amazing people, and we're collecting business cards, and we have some great conversations, and some conversations we really just don't get to. And there, those business cards will sit on your desk until you have time to sit down and spend the painstaking time to go ahead and enter those into your database or your CRM, or maybe just sit there and make those manual phone calls and write down notes to track everything that you're doing. So the networking is not finished until that lead is saved, right? You've put the effort in, you've made that connection, you may have identified your ideal client, but if you don't follow up, then a lot of that effort was for nothing. So what we usually find is we're losing business cards, or we just have a huge stack on our desk. It takes a ton of time to type it in, and if you don't follow up right away, you'll just lose momentum. So that's where AI and automations can come in. Using the high-level business card scanner, we can instantly digitize the business cards using the mobile app in the mobile camera. The AI tool, it has 98% accuracy, and we can also trigger some automations to help you with your follow-up afterwards. So it's very simple how the business card scanner works. You're going to open up your Lead Connector app, go ahead and open up Contacts, select the the button at the bottom right to select the business card scanner, and then you're just going to simply scan your business card. It's a real quick process. You're just going to capture and hold that, and then it's going to give you the option to go ahead and scan the back as well. And then you just sit and you wait for a moment as AI refines and extracts the information. It's going to pull out the contact's name, phone number, email, company name, website, and it's pretty darn accurate. If you find that something's not quite right, like maybe there's a middle initial, or sometimes folks use their middle name and they have their first name as an initial period, you might want to edit that yourself before you hit save, but it's going to pull all of the information and create a new contact in your high level database. Once this is done, you can actually take it to the next level, and that's adding it to an automation. And we're going to show you how you can build a follow up sequence today using high level in workflows. And basically, once it's built, all you're going to do is add a tag to that contact when you scan them in, and they'll automatically be put through a sequence. So let's go ahead and stop there for a second. We're going to go ahead and take a look at what a workflow looks like. We call this the networking nurture sequence, and you can build this out however you'd like to. And I've got a special gift for folks that want to join our community, or we're going to provide this entire workflow for you for free. So the first thing is, when the contact comes in, what's going to trigger this workflow is we're going to add in a tag. And I created a tag that has a little plus sign called the networking nurture. So as I'm adding my contacts, this automatically is added. I then get to choose who I want it assigned to, and I'm going to put an opportunity in my sales pipeline. So high level gives you the ability to use a Kanban style pipeline. Your business, I highly recommend it. You can clearly see where all of your leads and prospects and contacts and connections are. Now I'm going to wait an hour after scanning this business card in, and you can actually, oh, I see, I think I have 2 hours in here. So we'll change that to 2 hours. So the reason I do that is because oftentimes right after a networking meeting, I might sit in my car and do this before I leave. And you want this to feel natural. So we're going to wait 2 hours after we enter the cards in to send. And we can also tell this to, if let's say I'm doing this late in the evening, we're going to wait until the next morning to send that during business hours. It's going to add a note automatically to the CRM for me. telling me that they were added to my networking funnel, and it's going to send them an email. So you can customize this email however you'd like. This is just saying, hey, it was great to talk to you, and I would love to continue the conversation. Here's my calendar link. Go ahead and book that call. Once that call is booked, it's going to go ahead and move my opportunity to the next stage in my pipeline, which I've called first outreach. You can call yours whatever you'd like to. Then it's going to sit there and it's going to wait for the contact to reply. So you can see I've got one person sitting in this workflow automation currently, and it's waiting to see how long it takes for them to reply. So we're going to give them a week to respond to our email. After that point, if the contact, if they've gone ahead and maybe they booked an appointment, they'll automatically be pulled out of this, and it's just going to remove them from the workflow. If they replied, I have this set up so it'll just show up in my regular conversation tab, but then we'll also remove them from this workflow. If they did not reply, it's going to continue to reach out again. So I have a second email going out that's just real friendly saying, hey, I know you're busy. Just wanted to check in one more time. Here's my calendar link again. It's going to update my opportunity stage to the second outreach column, which is how I choose to track my leads. And then it's going to wait for them another 7 days to reply. So if they don't reply again, it's going to create a task for me to nudge me to go ahead and make a direct call to that contact. So that's it with the automation workflow. When you were thinking about pipelines and journeys, even meeting folks at a conference or a networking meeting, there is a full cycle there. And, you don't want to be the average person who just doesn't follow up or doesn't have the margin to follow up. Taking the time to make contact with folks that you meet that might be a good fit for your business is just a gold star tactic to use in your business. And this is just one of the many ways that you can free up your time and potentially gain more contacts by using AI and automations. So that's going to be the end of our presentation today. If you liked what you saw and you would like us to help you build out your systems, we would love to talk to you about doing that. You can click the link below in the comments and to get a free 2-week trial. When you become an affiliate of ours, we will go ahead and provide you with a link to download this entire networking automation for free. If you're the type of person that really does not want to build this and you're hands off, you'd like it done for you, that's exactly what we do at In Service. So again, in the comments, you can click a link to book a discovery call with me, and we'll dig into your business together and find opportunities just like this to save you time and money. So thanks for being here today with me, and wishing you all the best in your business endeavors.